Hey guys, my name is Sunday Shot Jesus, and I am playing some Wanted in Souk today. This video shows the best and worst of Assassin's Creed Revelations in terms of how badly a game can go and how well a game can go. So we'll start with the bad, will we? The first thing that happens to me is I get chase killed by this fucking moron who clearly thinks there's a fucking lion chasing a gazelle or something. I don't know, but not the best start. Enough to piss me off straight away. So next thing is I'm going to go after this deacon, and of course this game just loves to put your pursuers in between you and your target. So I can see two of them here, and I'm smashing the ability button for my smoke bomb, and it takes 4 or 5 presses for it to respond. Which is happening a lot today. 4 or 5, 6 times my smoke bomb just would not release. More than once it was in quite a very annoying situation. So yes, I was already pissed off with this game today. And not to mention the lobbies that I'd been in before this were horrendous. I did record a couple of live commentaries with a couple of lobbies that were awful, so I might post them as well just for fun. But yeah, I get stunned. I think I was trying to poison the Sentinel, but at this point I'm raging pretty bad, and I get what I deserve. You can't just do that. I deserved that. I also deserve what's about to happen to me with this Vizier. He just runs right into me and punches me in the head. And I'm trying to offensive smoke him, of course. So, a couple of minutes into this game, and I've got no points. Nil points. So I keep the Vizier locked, because I've just got a feeling. And, yep, he becomes my target. And I'm going to pop in the haystack and hope that he wanders this way. But, as the game is going so far, no such luck. But it's okay, my detection meter is up to incognito, and I could go for the poison, but I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. So that's 2.5 minutes into the game, I get my first kill, or my first points even. So I'm like 2,000 points behind already. This Sentinel looks pretty suspicious, but I'm not entirely sure he's my pursuer just yet. Then he starts just standing there, and I do think I've been poisoned here, because he dropped his smoke, and I don't really know how I got the stun off on him there. But I did, and it turns out I've not been poisoned. That's the reason I rushed the Deacon, is I thought I could get in my chain and my kill before the poison took hold, but it turns out it was fine. So yes, I know it's frowned upon, but I'm going to offensive smoke this guy. Just because, realistically, it's next to impossible to get a focus, unless you're on a grounded target or they've been smoked. 9 times out of 10 you're going to get your face punched in, so just for getting the focus bonus and the poison, offensive smoke, I've got no problem with it. Entirely up to you if you want to try and get a focus in any other way, but I think you'll be struggling. So now I'm going to go after this renegade, and another lesson is always go with your first instinct, because you'll kick yourself afterwards if you're wrong. So I was a bit annoyed with that as well. Now, with a bit of luck, the renegade becomes my target again here, actually. So once again, I'm going to let my detection meter build, and I'm going to go for the hidden kill. Somehow the Sentinel doesn't realise that I'm his target. So I'll take the lure. And this is the thing that has been annoying me all day. These idiots taunting me when they're not beating me. It's not necessarily the Vizier there, but all day it's been happening. Guys that are chase killing me and then standing there taunting me. It's fucking infuriating. Fuck you. Fuck you as well. And this renegade's gonna get corner killed. So yeah, after the Vizier killed me, I don't actually die again in this game. So it's a good show in defense. Maybe I can talk a little bit about some strategy, I guess, because I've not been doing very much of that lately. I've just been rambling. So the new stun mechanic works pretty well for naked stuns, I have to say. If you rush them, you might be able to get one off. It's fairly unlikely, but if they're not paying much attention, then you may get pretty lucky. I'm gonna go for my aerial. And then I'm bailing out of there because I can hear Mega Whispers and it's a Sentinel. So what I'm going to do is, to add to the variety, I'm going to try and get him to chase me. But he seems a bit reluctant just to start with. But he's starting to bite, and he bites, and he's going to get punched in the head. And this renegade is walking right into my path. I was playing some Assassinate this morning as well. Sometimes I just find it so frustrating, especially when I'm playing badly. So I gave up and started playing Wanted again. I've been enjoying Wanted a lot more recently. I went off it for a while, but even with the poor lobbies, it's still fun. Some of those, I mean, the games I was in earlier, and I was playing against guys that were just the worst kind of runners and roofers. But they were all prestige. They were all level 50 at least, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, this is why this game can suck so badly sometimes. It's when you have to deal with folk like this. The problem is that now that I've moved, I don't know if it's just because of the time difference. All I seem to be getting is these sort of players, these sort of games. And I think the reason I did so well in this game is because Sook doesn't have any roofs. You know, they don't have the choice to go running about on the rooftops. They have to stick to the ground, which suits me so much better. I mean, I beat my best score yesterday in Sook, and then I beat that again today in Sook. So, and to pull off like the best score you've had after 2.5 minutes of not scoring, so essentially playing 3/4 of a game, I was really happy with it. If you want a demonstration of how to play Wanted, it should be something like this, I would imagine. $9,500 points in 7.5 minutes. Pretty chuffed. And here, my finger slips and I accidentally taunt the Deacon instead of killing him. What a dick. So yeah, I've been enjoying Wanted the last few days. I still cannot get into a game on the map pack. It keeps on throwing me into Artifact Assault or Manhunt or something. It's just not what I wanted to play. So I've just sort of given up on it for the minute. Long-lasting smoke is almost a must in my opinion. There's a couple of times actually that my target gets poached right in front of me, so my score could have been a lot better if I was just a bit faster off the mark. Very frustrating. But yeah, haven't played in a few weeks, so coming back to it and playing this well is a bit of a bonus. But anyway, guys, this game is just finishing up now. So yeah, demonstration for the first 2.5 minutes on how not to play Wanted, and for the last 5 on how to exactly play Wanted. So best of both worlds, or the worst and the best of Wanted, should I say. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to have a look at that live commentary that I recorded earlier and see if it's worth uploading. See what I think of it, and hopefully you'll be seeing it soon. So signing off for just now, guys, and we'll speak to you later. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a good night. So bye.